The She-Beast. Man, you'll love this opening music. It sounds like a swarm of spiders is attacking an orchestra while they're playing or something. Ah, always nice to know when and where a film is set. And, oh, great start to the film. It's a drunk dude. I can already tell this is going to be a classic. So the drunk guy walks through a gate and ends up somewhere underground, which seems to be where he lives. So I guess that he's a homeless tramp, but we'll find out soon enough. So a narration starts to tell us what on earth is going on. So back a few hundred years ago, a child turns up during a funeral and says that some witch killed his brother. So this crazy priest here says to everybody the witch named Barbarella must die, ignoring this dude here who says they should wait for a Count von Helsing, as he knows how to properly kill the witch and make sure that she's dead. I'm loving the voice dubbing, by the way. It's almost as crap as Monster from a Prehistoric Planet.
Stupid bird lizard!
The angry villagers surround the witch's cave and order her to come out and die. So what does the old hag do? Yep, she uses Charge of the Light Brigade tactics and runs screaming at the enemy, rugby tackling people and getting ketchup on this guy's face. She fails miserably though, and they take her to a lake to try and drown her. What follows is a truly grim scene where they strap her to a dunking mechanism. She curses the villagers and their descendants, whereupon they drive a massive iron nail or iron bar through the witch with a hammer, which was really horrible. And a guy on a cliff top with his midget friend just watch on randomly. This priest is amazing in his bad acting, or maybe it was just the crap dialogue he was given. Let me show you some of the highlights of his acting range.
Go now and find her! Destroy the witch! Destroy Bardella! Carry away this abomination to the lake! To the church! Thou who will die, come to the law! Now let her die!
Yeah, super. You know, for an extremely low-budget film, it does have some amusing dialogue. I mean, check this out.
Do you speak English? No, I speak English. Splendid.
So we're back in the present day with this British couple here who are driving randomly through Transylvania. Perhaps they're newly married, I'm not quite sure. And the woman keeps asking locals if they know the Dracula family. It's not even remotely amusing accidentally. Plus it's built up even more when the modern descendant of Count von Helsing starts talking to them at their hotel about garlic and vampires. I thought this bloody film was about a witch. Why the hell are you talking about vampires? Yeah, okay, so he does get to the witch's story in the end and tells us what's going on and what may happen in the future. We also find out that the creepy owner of the hotel's last name is Groper. Groper. Yeah, make of that what you will. Strange as it may seem, I actually prefer the local Transylvanian people to the main characters, as they act like normal small-town poor people, and they have the most amusing dialogue. But the main guy and the main lady just seem so bland and boring. They start to get it on in the hotel room, and the guy spots the owner watching them and goes apeshit and beats him within an inch of his life. Okay, that came out of nowhere. I mean, I honestly thought he was dead. He was bleeding out the back of his head. Just another normal day, I guess, as the owner just walks it off. So they drive away the next morning, and the guy starts driving like a moron across the road, and unsurprisingly, they crash into the lake. Ugh, this crash reminds me of the brain that wouldn't die. So a lorry driver helpfully dives into the lake to save the woman who is now dead, as the guy got out alive. Obviously. Oh yeah, the guy always survives in a crash in films. What a load of rubbish. So the trucker then drives them back to the hotel owner, who gets drunk. Fair enough. The guy wakes up and his wife seems to now look like an ugly-ass rotting corpse. Von Helsing shows up and tells us that he knows exactly what's going on, which is useful because I don't. Helsing takes the guy to his tramp house basement lair thing and starts reading an important passage from an old book, but the guy just simply runs away to find his wife. Helsing then resurrects the witch, but hang on though, correct me if I'm wrong, I thought it was his sacred duty to make sure the old witch stays dead. Whatever. So the old witch attacks him, and the hotel owner just sits there and laughs. Okay. The hotel owner's niece turns up randomly and says that she heard the witch laughing, and then he tries to rape her. Man, this just gets worse and worse. It's like watching one of Godfrey Ho's ninja movies, which means that this film is accidentally amusing and laughable for all the wrong reasons. So Groper, the hotel owner, is wandering about in the dark, and the witch just flies at him and kills him with a scythe. Later the witch tries to kill a kid in the town, but our main man Philip is there and steps up to be the hero. Philip and Helsing put her away to kill her later, but the moronic police turn up and take the body away. However, our heroes manage to nick the body back quickly. Cue a lame car chase which is sped up footage for 6 minutes, but it's still boring. They get the witch to the lake and dunk her with the dumbass ritual from centuries ago. The witch disappears and the guy's wife reappears. The three of them drive away and talk crap, but the woman says ominously that she'll be back. Ooh, perhaps she's possessed, or the witch is disguised as the guy's wife, and who honestly knows or cares by this point, because that's it. The end. 2.5 out of 10.